Hello guys, today is a great day, isn't it? Yeah, so the new Dragonheir is coming to all of us on July 17th, but there are more informations that you guys have to know, mainly if you are a veteran player, about your resources, okay? So I'm going to cover here right now, just in a quick way, just for you guys understanding what exactly is going to happen in your account. After that, you're going to have this kind of merge between one game into another game, because that's going to be another game, you know, in terms of the Dragonheir Reborn, and then exactly what's going to happen with your resources, okay? That's the main topic of this video right here, about your resources and reset, okay? So I'm going to cover here now. I'm going to start here about the information that they passed to all of us through the social media. You have Facebook, so is everything there on the Facebook, you know, but I have to inform here to you. So this is the massive overhaul preview account resources. So as you guys can see right here, this is the main part in my opinion, because it treats about the red gem, the dragon crystal, that's the yellow there. So this dragon crystal is the same value of the red gem, that's the rear marrow, and then we have the dices right here, the most important dices that I know that loads of players is already saving for the new Dragonheir, mainly because many players like me, I like to get Flora. Flora is going to be the meta hero for part of the first season now, that everybody are going to be able to play, okay? So what they are talking here, guys, just so you guys understand, look at this. Weird Marrow and Dragon Crystals. As the most important curse items in the game, in Dragonheir, you'll be fully preserved. So that means that everything that you are saving right there is gonna be there, okay, for the new game. Don't need to worry about that. As I said, I hope that you guys linked your account, and then one of the things that I'm going to ask right here, take pictures, okay? Take pictures of your account before the launch date. The launch date is July 17th. So guys, take pictures, okay, of your account, just to avoid any situation, okay? So they can be exchanged for more Elolite dices for character summoning in the new version. So that's exactly what they are saying here. So the gemstone coagulated from the buried marrow of dragon gods, according to the according to legends. So it's an extremely rare currency. Actually, you get this currency playing the game as well. The red gems right here. The dragon crystal actually get that if you buy, okay? Yeah, it's something that you used to buy. It's not too expensive in my opinion. So it depends of how much power you have to spend money to get these dragon crystals, but yeah, there are going to be some specific packs where you are going to be able to use these dragon crystals as well, when I'm talking mainly about the cosmetic part in the new game, okay? So Elolite dice will be discounted after the new version arrives. So that means that you only need to spend 100 weird marrows to exchange for one Elolite dice, okay? So that means that you are not going to have any penalty about this, so that's really good. One Elolite dice from the old version is equals 3.5 Elolite dice in the new versions. So existing Elolite dice will be converted to 350 marrows each when transferred to the new versions. So that's exactly what we have to know here. So guys, do not worry about this part. This is the main part of my opinion. As I said, I hope that you are saving these resources, okay? So another thing that you guys have to know here, this is another thing, let me check here in the system just for you guys see. Okay, now let's go to the next part here, guys. This is another part that's really important as well. So it treats about some resources, even the Dungeon Dragons heroes, okay? Dungeon Dragons heroes right here. So let's start over firstly. So I'm going to over here so you guys can see. So Starlight Storm dice will be preserved at 1:1 ratio. So in the new version, Starlight Storm dice summoning Felicity will be replaced by Rash. So guys know well in terms of the Starlight Stormy dice is there. So that's, they are informing there exactly the heroes. So Sagomir is still there, Ripicas is still there, the Mushroom hero is still there as well. I love to call him as Mushroom, man. So like seriously. Oh my god, like seriously. So just for guys see, you know, so the Mushroom is still there. Well, I have to inform it this way, guys, because that's what it is, you know. So yeah. So they are informing here, but like if you do not have Rash, so I have Felicity. I had Felicity many times, so for me it's going to be good anyway. And then there are some other part of the epic heroes there as well, you know, gonna be able to exchange that, you know. So travelers can choose whether to use their Starlight Stone dice in the old version based or in their own preference. So you still have time. As I said, the launch date is going to be on July 17th. If you'd like to try your best to get Felicity, because she's going to be one of the main heroes for the wide heroes composition, and she fits pretty well with the Flora. So if you do not have Felicity yet, is your chance it now. Listen, this is your chance now. Try to get Flora. If you have loads of purple dice, use it. Okay. Now, Master Scrolls and Scholar Scrolls and Apprentice Scrolls will be preserved as well. So do not read to worry about this. If you still have your Saint core there available, spend with the Master Scrolls. Guys know well how it's important to have these Master Scrolls for you to be able to use in the new game as well, you know. So I don't need to mention about the Epic and the Apprentice Scrolls, because actually you get that playing the game too. Now Dungeon Dragons. So Dungeon Dragons collaboration series items, heroes and artifacts will be preserved. Listen to this, okay? 8-to-1 ratio will be directly distributed to the character accounts and that inherit resources in the new version. Anyway, guys, if you already have these heroes, okay, the good point about this guy here, because something good is coming for him, you know. So just like wait for that. You are going to have him again in the game for the first season. So, and when they release him again, you're gonna be able even to upgrade him in terms of let's say to inspire him. And it's not just about that, and even artifact, you know. So as you guys know, every Dungeon Dragons heroes they place them to have exclusive artifacts. That's not going to be different with the Dritz Warden. So if you are an old player, just know that he's going to have his exclusive artifact as well, but the official information is going to be releasing exactly when this event is going to happen. Okay, so just keep it turning here on my channel, because I'm going to pass everything for you in terms of Dungeon Dragons. Okay, so now let's see here the next part of the information. It's still streets about the Dungeon Dragons heroes. So look at this. So tokens that can either be used to summon corresponding heroes or to upgrade their inspiration level is going to be preserved as well. And then the same here in terms of Big B, if you already got Big B, and then the artifacts is right here. Okay, that's going to be preserved in your account, and do not worry. Okay, so now season reset. When new version arrives, veteran players, you will all enter in the new version together, regardless of each season they are in or their different seasonal progress. So that means that season resources will be resetted at a time. Okay, essence of creation will be 100% preserved. So essence of creation as well will be 100% preserved, okay, during this transition to the new version. So, but you'll be recalculated accordingly to the season rules during subsequent season transitions in the new version as well. Okay, so one thing here that they are saying is that part of the recalculations of this material here, because it's also very important to have in the game. Okay, so another important information in terms of the reset rules, I'm going to pass here now. The next part is this one here. So this one here, I'm going to farm now. So here you go. So Chaos, Clepsydra, and Purisent core. That's what I was talking about in terms of the Purisent core, and also that's really important. You'll be completely resetted. That means that if you are veteran players, guys, use this as soon as you can. Okay, do not leave that. So you still have time to buy resources using your Clepsydra. Okay, so that's the main part. And also I had to be very direct right here, because I don't want you to lose this opportunity about your Sand Core. And hero section. Some heroes will be gradually released. So as I said this before, since the first video about the rules of the new game, so you are not going to lose your account with your heroes. Okay, so they're informing here. So, and unreleased heroes, you'll be listed as locked, unlocking one by one according to the seasonal progress. So let's say that when you're gonna be progressing in your account by season, if you already have that hero, that will come into you automatically. All right, so just understand that, guys, because I don't want to see players crying, oh, because I got Rook, I got some other exclusive legendary heroes. That hero is going to be there in your account. Okay, the case is, according to our progress, when you reach exactly that season, that hero is going to be available for you. It's going to be unlocked. Okay, do you understand that? I hope that I'm totally clear here for you understand. Okay, so when the new version arrives, travelers hero inspiration levels will all be resetted, and inspiration levels will be converted in the corresponding hero soul sprints during gameplay in the new version. So you're going to have a game, you're going to have that in terms of these soul imprints. Okay, it's going to be available there as a resources for you as well. Travelers can also choose to reset inspiration levels at any time to return soul sprints for heroes that have previously inspired. So that means that you're not going to lose. If your hero is inspired level 5, what you have to do is simple. Your resource is going to be there. You just need to inspire that hero again. Okay, I think that was clear. It's clear enough here. So if you already have this hero inspired, you have just to inspire it again. Okay, that's good. Another information here is some seasonal heroes will be temporarily locked and you'll be released by one according to the subsequent seasons of the new versions. So the new version, season 1, heroes like a Ultior will be the first seasonal legendary hero available to use. So this is the seasonal heroes here. They're still going to be there. I've seen already player complain about Cavalera, so do not worry. If you didn't get her, you are going to have the opportunity in the future to get her when you're gonna be able to reach that season for get her. Okay, so do not worry about that. Okay, so your chances is going to be there. You're gonna still be there. Okay, because the game is going to be resetted and everybody's going to start in the first season again. So the first season you have UTR. That means that if you already have UTR, you're going to be able to use UTR in the first season. The good point about this is, if you already have UTR, if you're a veteran player, you're going to be able to inspire him. And you guys know well that he is really good in terms of his bad skill, okay? And so, yeah, I know that loads of players are going to be using him in some way, mainly because he's good also in arena, all right? And then, as you guys can see here, seasonal heroes, constellations will be preserved, but items exceeding the constellation limit equal to 5 will automatically be conserved to 3,000 essence of creation. So that means that if you have extra of these resources right here, that will be converting essence of creations for you, so you're not going to lose anything, as I said. So now let's go here, let's go to the last part. This is another important thing. This is another important thing. Look at this. This is good. If you have Scarlet, that's the first hero there, you're going to get Ladeli straight away. So Scarlet is there, so it's going to be converting Ladeli. And the second hero is the hero that's possible by Gaylor. Gaylor is going to be able to get Centralia. So Centralia, if you already have Gaylor available, well, just gonna be converted centrally. That's what it is, you know. But you're gonna be able to buy her as well. So it's going to have a pack right there. Gonna be able to get her in the same way that they did the same for Guy Lord as well, you know. So that's no different, you know. So they're just changing here in terms of heroes, but it's a good exchange in my opinion. Both heroes are very powerful in terms of summon heroes. And then we have here some other informations. The following common heroes you'll be leaving, each leaving behind 5 starlight summon dice as a farewell gift. So they're going to give it, so this hero is not going to be available, so they're going to give to us starlights, you know. And then we finish it right here. The original S1 legendary frost hero Trollgar, you focus on cultivation for a while, and you return in the new version S3 season to adventure alongside travelers. So other unmentioned heroes will gradually meet everyone in subsequent seasons. In the new season, look forward to reunite with them. So that means that this guy is going to be available only in the 3rd season. So, okay, so do not worry if you already have him. Just in the 3rd season, he'll come to all of us again to be available right there. All right, so and then you have here another information is about the last information here, if you're not wrong, is about what is about the artifacts. Okay, guys, some of these artifacts here are going to get the imprints for that. Okay, so the following artifacts will be converted to universal imprints, and you appear in the exchange shop during corresponding seasons, allowing travelers to exchange for them independently. So you're going to get them again. So do not worry, you're going to have resources to get all of them here according to these, if these artifacts is going to be available. Okay, but you have another information right here. This is the most important thing, I think. Look at this. Artifact selection. This is part, I think this is important now, because look at this. Artifact selection chests will be all preserved after the new version opens. If you select the aforementioned artifacts from chests, they will be automatically be converted in universal soul imprints. Okay, that's exactly what they are saying here in terms of these artifacts, in terms of chests that we got in the game for a veteran player. Okay, and then in the new version you also welcome the following new artifacts. I already told about this new artifact right here in my videos. Just check my videos, I inform about these artifacts as well. You know, they are very good ones, and there are some specific for everything in the game, but there are some others that's very specific for one specific hero here. That's this one here, the crown that is part of that belong to Ukon. Okay, and there are also here that is also interesting, the Scarlet there is going, that one is going to be free for all of us. We're going to be able to use that with our summon heroes. All right, yeah, but there are new ones. I have one video informed about this. This video is going to be in the end of this video, just so you guys have an idea about, you know. And then the following artifacts will be temporarily locked during their seasons not yet arriving, so you'll be automatically unlocked according to the subsequently season. If you already got some artifacts that is for a specific school of element, like let's say Ice Blast or even Burn heroes, this kind of stuff, these artifacts are going to be available for you only in that season. That is going to be available for you according to our progress. Okay, the same thing happened in terms of the heroes. Anyway, and I think that, yeah, that's what they are for me here. This part here is exactly the School of Element artifacts, you know. So even the exclusive ones for Rook and some other exclusive heroes is going to be available according to the season. And then you have here monthly pass and battle pass. Remaining days for Reborn, mining warrant, and the daily supply from the 3 years will be preserved until the new version opens. So note that in the new version the daily supply will change from the original stamina bread, and now to challenge tickets to 2 daily Elolite dices, and additionally 20% increase in gold acquisitions. So that's they are informing here in terms of the monthly pass and battle pass, and also in terms of if you already got in the game. So we are going also to be recompensated some way for the new game. So the Wanderer balance will be inherited. So regardless of each stage of level of the ballad you are at, so travelers who have unlocked additional rewards will automatically receive new Wanderer ballad additional rewards unlock items in the new version. So however, uncompleted quests and unclaimed items from the old version cannot be obtained. So guys, if you're still doing this, if you already got this, I suggest you finish this, do not wait. Okay, if it's possible, you finish this. I already finished mine. Okay, so do not wait for the reset. Just finish this to get all the resources if you already got this, for avoid any issue. Okay, I think that's the best way in my opinion. All right, anyway, and then I think that we have more information here. Appearance section, right? I think the appearance section is the last one. So that's talk about the mount as well. So all avatars, avatar frames, and other appearance items that travelers have obtained will fully preserved and can be used immediately after he entered the new version. So that's going to be saved anyway. You already got these avatars, specific avatars, very good, you know. So that's nice, because then you're not going to lose anything in terms of your cosmetics in some way. Okay, anyway guys, this is exactly the video. I had to bring this because it talks about all the resources in terms of the reset. I hope that this was totally clear, but leave your message right there if you still have a doubt about something. Let me know. I will try to answer you in some way, but leave your like right there, subscribe here to my channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye.
Yet we shall never stop. Oira de Tavaria.